Bees have taken over the Minecraft universe. Everybody is talking about these amazing creatures that have been developed in the game. I've already covered a few of the bee things that we've noticed in the snapshots, but I wanted to get some of the little known facts about bees all wrapped up into one video. Some of these are more well known than others, so which ones do you know and which ones are new to you? So here we are inside of Minecraft, and the number one fact that I'm going to point out to you guys is that first, bees don't really have a lot of great pathfinding, to be honest. If I spawn a few new bees here on this hive here, they will, I guess it's technically a nest. On this nest here, they'll sort of just randomly fly around. They don't really have sight to kind of like see flowers. They'll just randomly fly around until they happen upon flowers. Now, over time, bees, like these bees right here, have been out and about for a little while. Looks like they still have not found any flowers. I purposely put this nest here away from flowers just to kind of show them just flying around randomly. This guy finally found some over here. But basically, they'll randomly fly around until they see a flower. Then they will pollinate it. Then they'll head back to the nest and enter the nest. They'll stay there for 2 minutes, but during that time, they will talk to the other bees and tell them where they found their flower. And that way, over time, the bees become more efficient in how they find their flowers. This bee is way the heck over here, and he came all the way from that nest, and it looks like he still has not pollinated a flower, even though he just saw some. Bees that are carrying pollen back will drop these pollen particles onto the ground. And whenever these pollen particles hit a crop, like right here we have wheat, you can see that it acts like bone meal and it will actually make that crop grow. So where we see these particles, these sort of like green, almost emerald-like particles, that is because the pollen is hitting that crop and causing it to grow one level. Bees will stay inside of their hive or nest for exactly 2,400 game ticks. Now that turns out to be almost exactly 2 minutes. Depending on how well your game is running, your game should run at 20 ticks a second. So 2,400 divided by 20 is 120, and that means 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. I have named each one of these bees a unique name, so I have bee 1 through 5 here. And just to show you that they will keep their names as they enter and exit a hive. Looks like bee number 1 is coming back to the hive and has been pollinated. See? Yep, perfect. Bee number 1 went in. Now start the 2-minute timer. Should be just about any moment. Bee number 1 comes out of here. There it goes. So bee number 1. Bee number 1. Like a champ, showing people how it works. Bees can be led with just a lead so that you can leash them and take them around and they fly around like crazy animals. Super duper fun to do this. This will also work while they are angry at you. So I'm in survival mode. If I go ahead and punch this bee, and even though he's mad, I'm gonna run away from him, keep this leash on him. That brings me to my next point, that when bees try to attack, they will actually do this crazy barrel roll. See that? Okay, let's remove. Ow! He actually got me. But they'll do this barrel roll to get their stinger close to you. That brings me to my next crazy fact, which is their stinger on the back of them actually disappears whenever they attack you. That's because it's now stuck inside of you. But that means that this poor little bee is actually going to die very, very soon. Just like in the real world, bees can only really attack you once, and then they will die from their injury of the stinger. It takes a little while. It can take around a minute for them to actually finally die. Bee number 1, you were so good to us. You taught us so many things. Oh, so sad. Now, this one is quite interesting. If you're holding a flower, and it can be in your offhand, bees will not attack you. I need to find a bee. Where all my bees go? So we got a bee right here. I go ahead and punch him. There you go. You gonna attack? You gonna attack? He will do the barrel roll as if he's going to sting me, but then he won't. Look at him. He's like, he's like, ooh, you got a flower? Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but it also works like if you break the hive. So break the hive. Now he's mad at me, but B2 is all mad. But look, he's not stinging me. He's not actually attacking me for whatever reason. So it could be a bug. This could be updated later, but it's kind of cool. So in this hive right here, one bee has joined, has actually entered this hive. We're gonna see if we can get any more to show off this next crazy fact. Looks like, okay, now we have 2, 3 inside. 3 is the maximum that a bee can be inside of a hive. When you break a hive with your hand, it will actually just completely break, releasing the bees inside. But if you have silk touch, then when you get the hive, it'll actually drop the nest, and it includes the bees inside. This is super useful and super effective for transporting bees around. So if you want to create some sort of auto bee situation, you can pick up at least 3 per hive, then head on over somewhere else. Like, let's say I'd have this whole thing encased in glass or something like that, place down the hive, and then you should be able to hear the bees inside. It'll still take them 2 minutes to pop out of here, but yeah, there they are. They're still buzzing inside of that thing. Here, maybe I can just punch it with my hand. There you go. All 3 popped out, and they're all mad. I'm holding the flower. Don't attack. So honey bottles, which are got from the bee hives, actually have a really cool effect. So I have poison here for 6 seconds. They will actually remove poison effects whenever you drink the honey. I had no idea about that. That's actually something that I learned from making this video. The next fact is that when consuming the honey bottle, it will restore 6 hunger points, which is 3 of the actual meat haunches, and it will give you 9.6 saturation. That is the exact same amount of food, hunger, and saturation that a cooked mutton gives you. So that piece of lamb, that cooked piece of lamb, it is exactly the same as drinking a bottle of honey. And there you have it, my bee facts. I hope that you found them amazing. Or give them like a B+. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, too many B puns. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Also, leave a like on this video and make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. See you next time. Bye.